Hey guys, Damien here. Today I'm doing a quick review on the Roland Sands Designs Diesel glove, which I purchased from Peter Stevens online in Australia. So these gloves here are brand new. They've never been worn before, and when you first look at them, they actually look like they're really good quality gloves. You know, the leather is beautiful, the design is beautiful, the color is great. This is, I think, gunmetal steel is what this color was, but there's something that's not quite right with these gloves, and apparently it's not a manufacturer defect, as from the words of Peter Stevens online. So let me tell you about these gloves. I purchased them online. I originally purchased a medium, and when they arrived I thought they were beautiful. As you can see, I've got a Roland Sands Designs motorcycle jacket on right now. That was about $700 jacket. I've got the carbon fiber Bell Bullet Roland Sands designed, again, $800, very good designed helmet. And I thought, I'm gonna buy some Roland Sands gloves. Now these were pretty cheap, they were on sale, but that doesn't mean the quality should lack. You know, I think brand new these are about $100 retail. On sale they were about, it says here, clearance price was $51.90. I think I paid about that online. Now when I first got them, I looked at them, I put them on, and I said I'm gonna go for a ride, and within about 10 minutes of riding with these gloves I noticed a discomfort in my left little finger, and the rest of the glove fit perfect, everything fit perfect, the right side fit really well, but there was a problem with the left little finger. After about 10 minutes I was like, nah, this is unbearable, this is uncomfortable, there's something not quite right. Got back home and I took a look at the gloves. I noticed that the little finger, and I'll post up some pictures of the first pair of gloves, the little finger on the left side was stitched in a manner that made the finger of the glove crooked. And that meant that when you have your knuckles bent, as you do when you're riding a motorbike, you've got the stitching right on that knuckle. Now this leather is beautiful, it is extremely soft. Why would you put the stitching on your knuckle? It doesn't make any sense. So originally when I got home, I emailed Peter Stevens and I said, you know, there's something wrong with these gloves, they're not quite right, there's a defect here. The fact that the right side is perfect and it isn't stitched that way, and the left side is defected and it is stitched that way, you know, tells me it's a faulty product. The reply that I was getting from Peter Stevens online was basically saying, because I've ridden in the bike, I've ridden with them on the bike before, they can't accept it back. They're not going to take it back. With much back and forth, I was trying to say these gloves are faulty. They fall under the faulty products return policy, and I should be able to return them regardless of if I've ridden in them for 10 minutes, 1 hour, or however long, or not ridden at all. They're a faulty product. But Peter Stevens online was basically saying, well, we can't resell them, so we're not going to return them. And I was basically getting advised to sell them secondhand. Now, how can I sell faulty products secondhand? I couldn't. I would be doing someone a disservice by doing that. However, Peter Stevens were basically saying, well, we can't sell these faulty products because you've worn them, so you sell them yourself. I was saying to them, guys, you shouldn't be selling faulty products to begin with. So whether they're used or they're not used, these gloves need to go back to Roland Sands Designs or whoever the supplier is in Australia, so that they can improve their quality assurance and keep producing amazing products like this jacket that I've got, like this helmet that I've got, and I'm sure like a lot of other products. This isn't having a go at Roland Sands at all. I love their products. This is having a go at the customer service of Peter Stevens. Now with much back and forth, finally someone jumped on the computer and sent me an email saying, we're sorry, we had a confusion with our return policy, send us another photo of the gloves, send us gloves back, we'll give you a refund or an exchange, and we'll cover the return post. So that's what I did. I sent them the photo, they've accepted it, I sent it back to them. Now, originally they had another medium in stock, and they said, yep, they'll send me out that medium. After I had returned the previous size medium, they said to me they don't have a medium anymore, they've got a large. By this stage, I was like, you know what, I'll take the large anyway, doesn't matter. I received the large, I don't know, a few days later, a week later, however long it is, and as soon as I received them, without even having to try them on, I noticed the same issue, the same manufacturing defect, the fact that this little finger is warped, and the stitching, I hope you can see this, otherwise I'll do some close-ups, this stitching is crooked and it's actually right in the middle of the left glove little finger. Now again, the right side is perfect. So without even having to wear these gloves, I noticed this. Of course, I put them on, which I can show you. And exactly as predicted, it's the same issue. These gloves are slightly big on me. The medium did fit better, but my knuckle is smack bang on the middle of that stitch right there. Now, if we go ahead and put the right glove on, again, although the large is a bit big on me, I don't have that issue. I could wear these gloves all day, every day, and not have that issue. Although I'd probably go back to a medium, I don't have that issue here. On this one, they're crooked. Now, straight away I've contacted Peter Stevens and I've said, listen, it's just, there's the same problem here. Like, why hasn't someone checked the gloves before sending it out to me, firstly? And secondly, I need to return them because I can't wear these gloves. They have a manufacturing defect and they need to be sent back to the supplier. Now, the person that I spoke with, Mr. James K, originally said that, yeah, there was a manufacturing defect. That's why they accepted back the return the first time, after I had even worn the gloves. But the second time, he basically said, no, there's not a manufacturing defect. Roland Sands designs his gloves to be like this. He thinks that we have a warped little finger, that we need to have our little finger bent in this manner for the gloves to be comfortable, which is a load of shit because it is a clear defect. I've showed him the gloves and I said, listen, Mr. James K, why is the left side stitched like this and the right side not? And why does your product images online and product images that I found on Google show that all the other gloves, the little finger is stitched straight, just like this right glove, which fits perfect, and not warped like this left glove? And again, with much back and forth, James basically said, I can't see the difference. The gloves are designed this way. Peter Stevens' team, online team, can't see the difference. This is the way that these gloves are designed, and there's no manufacturing defect. We're not going to take the gloves back and send it for warranty, but we will accept a refund. However, we're not going to cover the postage, which is about $15 to send these back. Now, mind you, these gloves were much, like $45. I'm not going to send them back and pay $15. So that's my experience with these gloves. Roland Sands Designs, I'll still stick by that brand. I'll still stick to those products. I won't be buying off Peter Stevens online again. I learned my lesson, and it's basically due to the fact of their customer service. If their staff and their team can't clearly see that there's a defect here, what if I bought this helmet from them and I spent $800 on this helmet and there was a defect in it, and they would basically just tell me, well, no, we can't see it. It's our opinion that that's the way the helmet's designed, and we're not going to accept it. There's a defect there. What if I bought this jacket, $700 jacket, and again, it started falling apart after I've worn it a few times. You know, stitches were coming off, material wasn't the way that it needed to be, and they basically said, no, that's just the way that it's designed. It's not a defect. You know, I couldn't trust my purchases through Peter Stevens online. I'm sure Roland Sands Designs would like to have these gloves back to see where that issue is and to make sure it doesn't happen again. But, you know, their retailer Peter Stevens isn't sending it back to them. Maybe I should. And, you know, I don't mind covering the postage to send it back if it's going to help the quality assurance of a great brand. Now, you know, previous gloves that I've owned or still own is Alpine Stars GP Pro. These gloves are over $300. Alpine Stars SP1, again, a couple $100. I think these are extremely old now, but I know what good gloves are meant to feel like. I know what the stitching is supposed to be like. I know that it's not supposed to be twisted little fingers and stitches in the middle of your finger. So if the team at Peter Stevens thinks that's the way that it is, maybe they need to improve their training, because frankly, as you can see, I'm pretty annoyed by that service. I'm not necessarily annoyed by this glove. I think it's a fantastic glove. I'm annoyed by the service. And I hope this helps anyone that is thinking about purchasing from Peter Stevens online. You know, go into the shops and try on the products, because you'll notice it very quickly if there is an issue with anything there. Buying it online, you gotta be a little bit more careful. So I'll do some close-ups, I'll put in some pictures, you guys can have a look at it. Tell me your opinions in the comments. You know, do you think the glove is supposed to be created in this manner? Manufactured this way? And am I in the wrong here? Or am I in the right? And this is a clearly faulty product. So leave me a comment, guys, if you like this video, and I know it's a bit of a negative video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. There is going to be a lot of good videos coming after this. There's going to be a lot of positive videos. I've got a Ducati Scrambler which I'm customizing right now. So we'll be creating a lot of content on that, as well as I'll give you a review on the Roland Sands Designs helmet, which, although loud, I absolutely love. So thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.